Welcome back to Plane World. Today we are looking at a true beast of the skies, the C-123 known here. This aircraft is property of the U.S. Marshals Service, responsible for transporting thousands of prisoners annually.
And there is the beauty on the ground, a '67 Corvette Stingray. Gorgeous car.
The tools of the trade. Heavy steel restraints. Security is supposed to be tight.
Those chains are heavy, but
Listen to those R2800 double wasp engines roar. She is taxing for takeoff.
The dust kickup is substantial. This bird is ready to leave the ground.
We are airborne. Cruising altitude achieved.
Look at the lines on that fuselage. It is a flying tank.
here comes the landing at Lerner Field. It is a dirt strip, so expect Vivet to drop to 0.
Shots fired! This transfer has gone completely wrong.
They are using small arms against an armored transport. Bold move, but dangerous.
Flying over the salt flats now, the reflection on the ground is mesmerizing.
A perfect visibility, a pilot's dream. That's yours.
Welcome to the Boneyard, where old planes go to die. The Jailbird is buzzing the tower.
Flying nap of the earth over those wrecks. Incredible precision.
That tower controller is getting a haircut. Too close. He barely banked in time. Look at that wingtip clearance.
Heave! Pull it tight! Move that cable now!
There goes the fuel depot. Massive detonation.
Pyrotechnics are off the charts. The heat wave from that must be intense. They are taking the car with them. The Corvette is being towed.
That is gonna ruin the suspension. The drag coefficient just went through the roof.
It is a flying car, a Stingray at 500 feet.
The physics of that pendulum swing are dangerous for the aircraft's stability.
Direct hit on the tower. That Corvette is a wrecking ball.
Total destruction. That car is built tough, but the tower didn't stand a chance.
Plane.
A surreal sight for the locals. A smoking plane towing a sports car.
Just another day in the Nevada desert for this kid.
The cavalry has arrived. Cobra attack helicopters in pursuit.
They are navigating a tight canyon. This is high-stakes cat and mouse.
Target lock engaged. They have the solution to shoot it down.
The pilot is hesitating. Firing on a plane full of people is a heavy choice.
Las Vegas, Nevada, the city of lights. And here comes a blackout.
They are coming in way too hot and too low for the airport.
There goes the hard rock guitar. That is an expensive piece of signage.
wing structure held up surprisingly well. Neon gas everywhere.
Oh my God, run for your lives! It's crashing!
Taking out the landscaping. Those palm trees never stood a chance. Watch out for that taxi. The wingspan is wider than the boulevard.
Right into the sands. The valet parking is officially closed.
Irony at its best. Crashing into a place in the sun at night.
The house always wins, but not tonight. The plane is parked in the slot tournament.
What a stop. From 200 knots to 0 inside a casino.
And the ride is over. The Jailbird has landed.
A miraculous, albeit destructive, survival. Thanks for watching Plane World.
Inside the cockpit, it is a nightmare. Visibility is chaos.
The wingspan of a C-123 is 110 feet.
It is mowing down wide. The Sands has taken a direct hit. That marquee is history.
A place in the sun. More like a place in the fuselage.
Imagine hitting the jackpot and then seeing a cargo plane come through the wall.
Talk about a grand entrance. The kinetic energy here is massive.
And stop! The beast is finally at rest.
The response time is immediate. Every emergency unit in Vegas is here.
The tail section is still sticking out on the street. What a visual.
Marshal Larkin arrives on the scene. He orchestrated this whole tracking operation.
He looks like he has aged 10 years in the last 2 hours.
Marshal Larkin arrives on the scene. He orchestrated this whole tracking operation.
He looks like he has aged 10 years in the last 2 hours.
Game over indeed, for the escapees and the Jailbird.
Thanks for flying with us on Plane World. Stay safe out there.
What a ride! The C-123 provider. Tough, rugged, and unstoppable.
Don't forget to...
Plane World, signing off.
That was the live footage. But to really understand the physics of this crash, we need to break it down frame by frame.
Look at that wing clearance. Less than 2 feet from the rock face.
The C-123 is nimble for a cargo plane.
Inside the cockpit, the vibration would be unbearable. You could see the instruments shaking.
The hydraulic line was covered. No hydraulics means no landing gear. They were doomed to a belly landing before they even hit the city limits.
Friction heat. Aluminum melts at 1200 degrees.
We are seeing near molten metal here. The runway is usually...
The props are solid metal blades. They slice that limo like butter.
Kinetic energy equals mass times velocity squared. That limo didn't stand... Imagine having dinner and seeing a C-123 roll past your window.
The sheer displacement of air caused windows to crack blocks away.
The vertical stabilizer is huge on this bird. It is catching every obstacle up high.
Traffic lights, street signs.
The vertical stabilizer is huge on this bird. It is catching every obstacle up high.
Track lights, traffic. We're going down!
Hold on, hold on!
The restraints are breaking!
Stardust sign, legendary icon of Vegas, taken out in a split second.
The lighting change is dramatic.
The Stardust sign, legendary icon of Vegas, taken out in a split second. The lighting change is dramatic.
Broken water mains everywhere. That steam might actually help suppress a fire.
Accidental fire suppression system. Sheared hydrants are flooding the street. Broken water mains everywhere. That steam might actually help suppress a fire.
Accidental fire suppression system. Sheared hydrants are flooding the street.
Fiberglass bodies don't crumple, they shatter.
A sad end for a classic car.
Look at the path of destruction! It carved a trench right through the gaming floor.
The momentum finally bleeds off here. Friction wins the battle.
This is the danger zone. Jet fuel on hot engines.
One spark and the whole casino goes up. The fire crews are acting fast.
The Jailbird has flown its last mission.
A warrior to the end. Thanks for watching this special breakdown.
The Jailbird has flown its last mission.
A warrior to the end. Thanks for watching this special breakdown.
The heart of the beast. The Pratt & Whitney R2800. 18 cylinders of radial power.
It is loud.
The heart of the beast. The Pratt & Whitney R2800. 18 cylinders of radial power.
It is loud.
The interior was modified for maximum security. The interior was modified for maximum security. A flying cage.
Look at the before and after. The Jailbird lived up to its name, breaking out and getting scarred.
Battle damage is an...
Look at the before and after. The Jailbird lived up to its name, breaking out and getting scarred.
Battle...
What an incredible machine. They don't build them like that anymore.
Absolutely. The C-123 provider is a legend. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
We love hearing from you guys. Let us know in the comments what plane we should destroy. I mean, analyze next.
Next week, we go bigger, much bigger. The 747 in a Category 5 Hurricane.
You do not want to miss that. Set your reminders now.
Plane World.
Over and out.
Here is for the takeoff scenario.
This is the particle simulation for the guitar smash, calculating the trajectory of every shard of glass.
Here is the texture pass. We start with a gray model and layer on the history. Dirt, oil, scratches.
Here is the texture pass. We start with a gray model and layer on the history.
Dirt, oil, scrap.
Lighting is everything. This rendered pass shows us how the shadows fall during the crash.
The dynamic lighting from the explosion creates that.
From storyboard to final render, that is how we built this episode of Plane World.
Thank you for watching the entire process. We are officially signing off now.
From storyboard to final render, that is how we built this episode of Plane World.
Thank you for watching the entire process. We are officially signing off now.
See you in the next flight.